Do you ever feel like your crochet project has a mind of its own? You're just trying to make a flat coaster for a blanket, but then all of a sudden it starts to ruffle up like this and kind of looks like a tutu then a flat circle. Or does your circle start turning into a bowl then something flat? Have no fear, fellow crocheters, it is not you. It's math's fault. Hi, my name's Giselle and welcome to Hall Lotta Fun. Today we're going to talk about how to make a flat circle. A lot of times when we make mistakes in crochet, our first instincts is to just rip it up or move on to the next project. And the reason why I know this is because I do that all the time, or at least I used to. Right now I'm really trying to focus on learning why that mistake happened and how I can fix it in the future. And honestly, my main motivation for doing that is so that I can teach you what I did wrong so you don't have to make those same mistakes. In today's video, not only am I going to show you how to make a very flat, beautiful circle, but I'm also going to teach you why your projects are ruffling up like this or turning into bowls. So grab your hooks, grab your yarn, and let's start crocheting. First, let's get a look at what we're wanting to achieve, which would be this flat circle. Flat circles happens when your increase rate, which is like how many times you're increasing in a stitch, matches the growth of your circle. So for example, I started this circle off with 6 single crochets in a magic circle, which means for the next round, I did an increase in every single stitch, giving me 12. And then from there on round 3, I did 2 single crochets and then 1 increase, giving me a total of 18 stitches. So a good rule of thumb to keep in mind if you want to keep your circle flat is to add the same number of stitches that you had in your magic circle to each round. So for example, 6, 12, 18, 21, so on and so forth. If you follow that rule, typically you're going to end up with a very flat circle. Also, this is one of those moments where you say sorry to your math teacher when you told them, I'll never use this in real life. Unfortunately, even crochet can't escape math. So just to recap, in order to have a flat circle, just make sure that you're doing your increases at a steady pace that's not causing the yarn to pull or ruffle in any weird way. Next, let's look at our blue circle, which is our ruffle circle. So as much as I try to lay this out flat, and if I really stretch it out and pull on it, it's going to lay flat for a little bit, but you pick it up and you can see all the twisty turnies compared to here. Okay. If your project is looking like this and starting to ruffle and wave, more than likely you did too many increases. And if you do too many increases, then the yarn has nowhere to go besides up and down. If you're wanting to fix this, you either have to A, frog it, which just means pulling it out all the way until it started laying flat again and then starting from there. Or if the ruffling isn't too bad, try doing a round with no increases at all. That way your circle will even out a little bit. I have done that before actually. And if you're one of my subscribers, you probably know exactly what I'm talking about. On our YouTube subscriber count blanket, I was having that exact problem. Since I'm not following a pattern and it's more of a freeform crochet project where I'm dealing with multiple different thickness of yarn too, you can see it started to wave in some places. So what I did to fix this is I did frog a little bit of it, and then for the rest of it, I'm just making sure I'm not adding too many increases as I go around to give the project some time to catch up and stretch out properly. And as you can see, it's working pretty well. Now onto our next circle. So here's our yellow circle, and if you have a project that you're working out and it's starting to curl up like this, and even though you try to kind of pull on it, it still curls up some. Well, this one has the opposite problem as your wavy one. It has too few stitches. Your circle is growing outward, but there isn't enough stitches to cover the distance, so the edges start pulling inward instead of sprawling out like that. Now, unfortunately, the only way to fix this is to frog back up into the point where you made that mistake, and then making sure you're counting your increases so it doesn't curl up again. The reason why you can't just keep going like you could possibly with a project that's waving some is because this lip is still going to stay there, so it probably end up looking almost like a hat, honestly. Ooh, that kind of looks like an egg, blue egg. Anyways, It's never a good feeling when you have to go back on a project, especially after spending so much time on it, but sometimes it is necessary. So I always recommend counting your stitches and using a stitch marker. And if you need me to go over how to use this or how I like to use them or what else can be used as a stitch marker, let me know and I can make it in a future video. Anyways, that's it. That's how you make a flat circle, how you fix a wavy circle, and a circle that's starting to curl up. And we can look at the sides again just to compare. Another little trick that I have for you, especially if you're new to crochet, while you're going in your rounds, go ahead and just lay it flat and see if it stays. If it is curling a bit like this, you know what to do. You either frog it some or don't add as many increases. If you're trying to lay it flat and it's curling up, frog it, go back to your mistake, and then continue going. Remember, crochet is supposed to be fun, and mistakes happen. But with each mistake, you are getting better, I promise. Thanks so much for hanging out with me and watching this video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and let me know if you learned anything today. And I'll see you in the next video.